As many of you loyal subscribers may know, I've been having a lot of issues with my drive shaft. Haven't been able to go on track, and every time I go over 100 miles an hour, it just pops out. I don't know why, but it's just something that happens. That's what happens when you get cheap eBay shit. So my girlfriend decided to spend 500 quid on 500 horsepower insane shafts. So today we'll be fitting them in the car, and hopefully I'll have no more issues. This is what you get. You get the driver side drive shaft, passenger side drive shaft. That's the one that I've been having issues with. It's just been popping out of this O-ring there, and get some lovely stickers with it. So fingers crossed we'll have no more issues. The car's too low, so I need to get some wedges, so I call them, put it in the front car to raise the front. Then I can get a jack underneath, because I don't have a low profile jack. So these are the tools I'll be using. Got a snap-on gun there, which is not a requirement, but makes my life a lot easier. You need a jack, 2 actual stands, and a 30mm socket, which is for the end of the wheel hub. Is it wheel hub? Yeah, wheel hub for the drive shaft. Then you can't undo that.
No.
But you've got some on the side too.
Oh.
It's a really easy job. I think the hardest part is going to be the driver side, I think, because it splits in the middle. So I've never done that before. It's going to be tricky, I guess.
So Paolo's had a few issues with his car recently, and he's been thinking he wants to get an S2000. That's the main goal in the end, eventually, or a 350 now. And I like the 350s, but I prefer his Civic, and it'd just be even more better if he could go over 100 miles an hour. So that's why I've got drive shafts.
Now all you have to do is 2 bolts there. I think it's 19 on one side and 21 on the other side. There's them there, and then another one underneath it, and then that one there, and it should pop straight out. The only reason it's taking these is so you can move the hub forward and then get the actual shaft to come out of the other end.
That's the old drive shaft.
That's the fucking problem. I even had this spacer. I got this specially made for me, so I would put it there and hopefully it would bring the drive shaft in further. I couldn't get such a big one because of the ABS line here, but yeah, so hopefully it's just the issue with this, and the new one will fix our problem.
Yay.
Screwdriver and a rag, that's all you should need now. The rag is in case the gearbox oil starts spilling out and goes everywhere. See, it pops out when I'm fucking driving, yeah? But when I fucking want to get it out, it doesn't come out. Old one out. Time to fit the new one. One side done. Next side. So I've been having some issues with the inner shaft, so if I show you the new one, there, the other one goes into that one, so it's an inner shaft here which goes between there and the gearbox, and I need to separate this one on that side. That's the issue I'm having. So what I've read is that I can get a socket in between here whilst it's in the car, hammer the socket, and in theory it will separate the inner shaft between the outside axle. So I'll go underneath the car and hopefully I'll be able to show you how it works in theory. If you have a look right there, but I don't want it to take it out from that end of the gearbox, and this here is what I'm gonna have to do. So hopefully if this actually works, I'll fit that socket, it's a bit shaky, sorry. I'll fit that socket in there, hammer that socket, and hopefully it'll move this one out. If not, I'm gonna have to remove the whole thing and do it outside of the car, but fingers crossed I won't have to do that, but we'll go from there. I'm a bit tight on space, but fuck. It worked. So what we had to do is get a big lever bar and a hammer, and then hammer it from the other side, and ta-da! She's out. Now that was a struggle. I won't want to do that again, man. Right, this one. So let's go. Test drive time.
How's it driving, babe?
Yeah, really good. But we're on the way to Mexico at the moment, so then we'll be able to see if it pops out or not.
Hello, Mexico!
Install done. Everything went quite smoothly. Some things took longer than others, but it wasn't too bad. Drive shaft seems fine now. I've got a bit of a wobble, but don't know what that is. It could be with steering. The steering wheel is not aligned anymore, so I need to take it in for another wheel alignment, and then hopefully then it'll be fixed. I'll be going on track with Tanika next Sunday, the
16th?
The 18th.
Is it?
No, well, 15th.
15th.
Sunday the 15th of October, we'll be on Rockingham track. So the goal is to get the car track ready and go on track for the first time.
I am buzzing, absolutely buzzing. It's going to be my first time on track.
I can't wait. Honestly, I can't wait. So
We'll see you guys then.
see you guys then.
Bye.
See ya. That's funny. That is really funny.
I'm doing.